we are reviewing today is Draw and Tell, produced by DuckDuckMoose. This app helps children to create and tell stories through interactive features, helping to promote language. The app is available on the iPad and the iPhone. As you can tell, the interface is very engaging and it's very simplistic in its way. We have 3 different features: blank paper, colouring and your drawings, and I'm going to talk you through these features through the review. Let's start with blank paper. Blank paper gives you all these various options to start your story, your drawing or your written work. Let's start with a green piece of paper. I'm actually going to show you one that I did earlier, but I'm going to talk you through how I got to that piece. So here is all the objects you can select, and I'm going to kind of select my gnome up there. I'm also going to select a dog. I'm going to use these actually in the one that I show you later on. Alongside that, I'm going to select letters, and if I keep scrolling along this bar here, I'll get to letters. I got an A, and I got a B, and I got a C. Other features that I have are different patterns I could add. There's an eraser there, a paintbrush, and different crayons for your writing, and I'll use those later on in the review process. Okay, now I want to make this more interactive, so I simply press this button and tell a story. I've done that later on just to speed up the review. I'd just like to share that with you.
The dog on letter A jumps over the gnome on letter B and lands on letter C.
I love the celebration at the end. This immediate positive feedback from the app really encourages learners to go and do it again, create something new, explore it for a little longer, and that's how we acquire skills. That's how we learn our language and use our language. So again, now I've created something, it's always going to be in my drawings. It shouldn't really be named your drawings. I think this should be renamed your creations, because they're not just drawings, it could be a story, etc. I'm going to show you through the colorings app. Now this gives you something to work your story from, or you can just use it for coloring purposes only. I'm going to color this red. It's a fire truck, so it makes sense. And the wheels can be gray. And you can see how it colors the section. This is really good for the younger learner. They'll see instantaneous success, and everything will get filled in and it'll start looking finished pretty soon on. Okay, now I can have a look at my objects, and I can add objects to this screen. I really like the look of the tiger, so I'm gonna put the tiger here. And I can resize this tiger if I click on the tiger. I can move this tiger. The features on here are very, very usable. Okay, so if I wanted to tell a story about that tiger, what would I do? Well, I'll do exactly the same thing. I would click on my microphone. I would tell a story about the tiger's day in a fire truck. He ended up with an ice cream, so I'm sure he had a good day and he enjoyed the experience. So you can start to think now about how that story would look and how the young learner would be engaged. But I think this piece is a little easier because you've given them a platform to work off. You've given them a fire truck. You've given them a common piece to work the story from. So again, that's really nice that they have all those options, and they do have many options for that. As you can see now, the one I just created is down there. There's the fire truck with the tiger in it. Again, it saves it automatically. It's a brilliant feature. Okay, and I'm just going to go back now to this piece on the blank piece of paper. You see the 2 girls here, and there's a little added icon there. Here you can insert pictures from your device. This might need a user that is more familiar with their device, but they can look through, and if they want to annotate or write on a photo or draw on a photo, they can do that. So I'm actually going to draw on this one. This is my dog, and I'm going to use a nice color that will look nice on this photo, a nice red color. And actually it's Molly's birthday soon, so I'm going to put happy birthday. You can see here It's actually quite nice to write, and you can again practice your writing skills on here. There you go. Happy birthday to Molly. It will save that automatically, like I say. So after, if you're finished with that, you can add a pattern if needs be. Okay, and I could add a pattern here. I could do a little heart for my dog. So it's automatically saved that. I could actually sing happy birthday to her there and have this as a more of an interactive creation. Now I'm going to go back. You can see it's in my drawings already. I'm going to go back to the home screen again, and there we are. So it's a very complete app. I think there's loads of hours for the learner to explore on this app. Be creative. Utilize our language skills. You can write the speech piece in there, and also the connections with the storytelling. So a great app, mobile app, available on the iPad and the iPhone. I recommend the app. Thank you for today.